Morning folks, welcome to another stream. Nice to see you this morning, and big thank you to Indian Stig Racing with the 2 gifted memberships even before the stream had started. Thank you very much, Indian Stig, far too kind of you. Hugo got the membership, and Dublin Dave. Hugo's very lucky at getting gifted memberships. He does something right. He is doing something right. What's this warning? What are you saying? You can never bloody win. Really? I have never seen that warning before from bloody YouTube. The stream's got it. Okay then. Alright. Welcome to the stream though, folks. Techno Tim, yes, Womble Street start Dave, first like smash, thank you very much Techno Tim, nice to see you. We've got Vest in as well, Indian Stig is here, we've got Nay, and we have Tonic, we've got GT Driver as well. Welcome along folks, nice to see you, hope you're well. Not sure why I'm getting that warning, that's a little bit annoying. Only says I've got a good connection, usually it says excellent. That's not the most interesting screen for us to look at. Usually it kind of gives you a warning saying your stream's current bit rate is too high. We recommend you lower it. Now I'm getting a warning saying your stream's current bit rate is too low. We recommend you up it. You can't win with bloody YouTube, can you? Ian, welcome to the stream. Let me just... I don't think I've changed anything since I last did anything, but well, welcome along to the stream folks, nice to see you. Let me just have a wee look at this. Oh, never nice listening to yourself. Anyway, hopefully everything is running as intended. Spuds, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Hines as well, Fury, welcome along, good morning to you. Right, anyways, Fuji Group 3. Doing the first race in the FT1 here. Going to give this race a go after work today. Yeah, it's a decent enough race, I know the kind of the whole settings things may be annoying a few folk, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I kind of sit on the fence when it comes to settings. I understand why people have a little bit of an issue with it. Monsoon, welcome along. It was not a bad race to be fair. No, I do have a setup on Fury, so I do. I'll show you the setup in a wee second. I do have a setup on. I don't know if it makes me any faster, but I feel like there's options there to change stuff. I feel like I need to change them. That's how scientific it gets sometimes. Let me just do an installation lap here. And then I'll show you the setup. Just make sure everything's working as intended. Appreciate you joining us this morning though, folks. Obviously not set a qualifying time, so we'll start at the back. We'll see how we get on. Not too bad, to be fair, not too bad. Super Silvers, welcome along to the stream. Yeah, I did some racing on Monday night, and I did a couple of races last night, and oh my god, the lobbies are just so stacked at night time, you know, kind of between 7 and 10, the lobbies are just insane. I actually had a good race last night. A good race, decent lap times, never made any mistakes, and I came 13th. And I only came 13th because, I think I might have came 12th actually. But, honestly, just nowhere, absolutely nowhere, because of the people that were racing. It was mental. Absolutely mental, just, you know, just not in the same league as at least 10 of the drivers in the lobby, you know, like, no chance of finishing ahead of them, and then, obviously, you capitalise on a few people binning it and stuff, but, so hopefully it's not quite so stacked. Well, it shouldn't be, should it, at 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, we can be a little bit more competitive, yeah, but it was a little bit disheartening playing last night when you're kind of racing your heart out, putting in good lap times for you, not making any mistakes, and your body struggling to get any higher than like P14, P13. I mean, I was starting at the back, to be fair, but yeah. Seen Tisney's video on it last night, it's got you drooling a bit. Yeah, Tisney likes this race, doesn't he? I mean, I think it's a good race. I'm not sure I watched that video as well. I'm not sure it's quite as good as Tisney was making it out to be, but yeah, definitely a good race. Right, well, it's a little bit more sane this morning, isn't it? Jeez, oh, maybe that's the second split though. This is the setup for anybody interested. It's just one I've came up with myself. I kind of worked on it yesterday. As I said, I'm not sure it makes me much quicker than default, but I feel like it dialed a little bit of the understeer out of the car. And you should be able to do kind of low 39s with it. Yeah, Fuji is a track, isn't it, Tonic, where you can just nail the last sector and do a really good lap out of nowhere. There's like half a second in the last sector if you just kind of really, really commit to some of the traction zones. How you doing, Pup? Welcome to the stream. Cars as well, I don't think I said hello to you, Cars, welcome in. I'll put 2 TC on just for first couple of laps until we get fully warmed up. He certainly is an excitable person, isn't he? He certainly is. It's quite infectious. I like Tidgeney, I do. I've always said he's probably my favourite. I mean, he doesn't really stream anymore. I know he's going to get back into it. I've always said Tidgeney's my favourite kind of Gran Turismo streamer though. I always enjoyed it when he was kind of quite try hard on the FIA stuff. It's not a bad wee start, is it? Bad wee start. Where you go? You did break an awful lot there, my friend. Where'd you go? You did go very slow through the corner. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we going so slow? I don't want to overtake you just now, but I've just bumped you. Just could be a good one to put on that one, eh? Sharif, welcome to the stream. Ben as well, welcome along. Oops. Somebody's managed to bin it. Somebody in a Corvette. Somebody in a Corvette. I appreciate that decision. This driver's found his rhythm a little bit, but maybe not. See if I think I'm going to get a run on this driver here, if not we'll pit. What do you think? What do you think? We should get the job done here, shouldn't we? We should get the job done. Breaking point. Apologies for the bump, man, but nice to race with you. Right. Oh, look, we're in P-Wombo. Tetra, how you doing? Back driving the bus, yeah. I mean, I can see why people think that when they see the perspective, to be fair. Oh, it's not the best way to take that corner, I don't think, but... How you doing, Dan? Thank you for being a channel member for 3 months. Welcome along to the stream. Arnold as well, good morning to you. Do you know, I don't mind TC, Ian, honestly. I've actually done quite a lot of testing comparing them. I don't honestly think TC costs you anything. I think it's negligible. And I actually think it just saves you and gives you a safety blanket sometimes, so... I don't mind leaving it on. Trust me, I'll not go much quicker than a 1:39.4 if I take, or quicker if I take it off. Also, I think it helps save the tyres fractionally. Yeah, but if you use I know Tonic, and that was initially the way I started setting up cars, but then he made me afraid there, so he did. But yeah, I was kind of finding I had a bit too much understeer with this car, so using the roll bars to try and dial a bit of that out, Tonic. Because normally I would make the front higher than the rear as well, but yeah, I would say to a lot of drivers, don't be scared. You know, maybe you've never used TC in the past, but don't. Obviously, they brought the changes in with how it works a few updates ago, and I went honestly, oh shite, and it's not the way to do that corner. That's the only thing with this setup. It does make that happen sometimes. I know you'll hear continuously from other YouTubers and streamers and fast drivers, don't use TC, don't use TC, don't use TC. But I can assure you, I'm not saying it makes you faster, but I'm quite confident in saying it doesn't make you any slower, and it can just save you at times. It can just give you the confidence sometimes that you might find you like it. Remember, these aliens they're just better at the game. They've got more finite control over the acceleration, so they maybe just feel the impact of TC more than a mere mortal who might actually gain some benefit from it. I mean, like, go out and do 10 laps with it on, with it off, and see. There's an awful lot of green appearing on my chat, so I need to go on the straight and see what's going on. Looks like stuff's happening. I kind of, when I did the tyre wear, does TC save your tyres video, and I kind of discovered that with TC on I wasn't going any slower and I was actually going a little bit faster, and it possibly saves the tyres a little bit. I was kind of converted by TC at that point. Jay, welcome along. But what if you're a driver who can't do 11 laps, Jay, without spinning? If you're a driver who's constantly spinning, then you should be running TC. Because your job in a race is not to not to do fast lap times, it's to finish without crashing. Rex, welcome to the stream. All I'm saying is that what you hear an awful lot in kind of streams, in any games, that people very quickly dismiss something. And I would always say, well, do you know what? If you get 20 minutes, you can taste something for yourself. Come to your own conclusions. I was planning on changing the tyres in this. I think we might as well just staying out now, aren't we? Might as well just staying out and see where we end up. practice until you're not. You doing Fusion? Welcome along. Yeah, kinda. I've still got the kind of dregs of the COVID kind of lingering, but yeah, I'm pretty much back to about 90%. I was kind of, I felt pretty shitty for about 3 days. Friday, it was more kind of Saturday, Sunday, Monday I felt a bit shitty a bit. Started to feel a bit better yesterday. To be honest with you, I'm pretty much alright now. Thanks for asking, Fusion. Thank you for what was going on there, by the way. Folks, I never managed to see it because the chats went too quick. I think there's maybe like some gifted memberships or just people. Max, with 5 gifted memberships, you're a crazy person. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted and for becoming a member yourself. Far too kind of it. Stigmatisation of TC, yes, it definitely is. 58 people watch. Thank you very much for everybody that's joined. I know I've missed a few people coming into the stream. I appreciate your company. You'd think like Fuji would be quite an easy track to keep up with the chat, but it's surprisingly, it's harder than you would think. Not sure how this one's looking. Where do we think we're finishing in this? Let's see when we're 17 seconds into the next lap, how many cars have crossed the start finish line. Possibly a top 6, I don't know how many of those cars are still to pit as well. Get yourself into the pits at the end of this lap. I reckon it could be a top 4. A couple of those cars behind are still to pit as well. FT1's not too bad on the tyres as well, folks. I'm understeer now though. Not forgot to pit, don't worry folks, I never forgot. I might have just got a 3-second penalty though. I might have just got a 3-second penalty. Lawrence, welcome to the stream, it's been a while. How's the game right now? Pretty much the same, Lawrence. It's pretty much still just Gran Turismo 7. Welcome to the stream though, it's good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your ACC. He's catching me. Rapid. See in. A Mercedes. Top 3 are fighting like cats and dogs. There'll be some late drama. There's the dual sense disconnecting, folks. I know a few of you out there are only here for that. Wide into the last corner. Everyone survived though, it would seem. We'll take a P4. We'll take a P4. Scampy, welcome along. Muzz as well, nice to see you. I'm the same as you, Tonic. I don't like counter steer assist. I don't mind active stability management in road cars if people use. I use a ASM in road cars because I kind of feel road cars have got that anyway. But yeah, counter steer assist is just not. I don't think that's a real thing. Maybe it is, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of seeing people use that. White Tiger, welcome to the stream as well. Stevo, welcome in, nice to see you. Neil, good to see you as well. Jeez, oh, it's a busy chat, folk. I cannot keep up with this. But thank you very much, Maxie, once again for the 5 gifted memberships. Very, very kind of you. That's 7 gifted memberships in the stream already, and somebody has just donated $10 as well. Yes, I agree. I'm just looking at some of the older messages. The few temps you may lose per lap is better than 30 seconds you lose. You don't lose a few temps per lap anyway. You definitely don't. Exactly, Spuds. That's exactly the situation. I'd always suggest TC's useful, because if you're spinning it all the time on 0 and it's helping you not to spin out. Troy, welcome to the stream. Pearson as well. But the thing is, Jay, I think like everybody used to notice that. I mean, I used to notice it back in the day that TC would interfere, like TC1, but they changed the way it kind of works. Well, look, we all got lots of blue S's, sort of blue A's. They changed the way it worked back in, I don't know what update it was, you know, 5 or 6 updates ago. And I just don't notice it anymore. I don't notice it. I use weak ABS, Spuds. I use weak ABS. I think it's better than default. Who is that with the donation? It's Brent Udy with the $10 donation. There's not even a message attached there, Brent, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. What happened up here? Brent, thank you very much for the $10 donation. You can attach a message to a donation if you want to tell me something, ask me something, or berate me for something. But thank you very much for that, very kind. Dr. Havard, welcome to the stream as well. Exactly, Ben. Horses for courses. Some people find TC useful, others won't. Yeah, I thought that Fusion. I mean, I wasn't 100% convinced I got a penalty there. I know you can kind of... I think it's more just the white line on the initial entry, isn't it, into the pits where it's measuring you. I think after that you're okay. I seen A's been out with the banhammer for misuse of the banhammer, nay, not good enough. I'm only kidding on. Yeah, I did a video back on ABS, a couple of videos back on ABS comparing default and weak, and I just found weak just was slightly better for me. I mean, it's going to be about your braking style as well. Maybe my braking style just suits the way that weak ABS works. We checked out tyre wear, we found out that tyre wear was no worse with weak ABS. I would say in the rain, if it's like very heavy rain, you might be better off with default. Weak ABS just requires I think it requires just a little bit more finesse on the brakes when you're in the slippy conditions. So I think in the wet, default's probably safer. But yeah, I've been using weak ABS now since I did that video, and it's not really done me too much harm. Aussie Pug, welcome to the stream. Your wife got you a can of Iron Brew today. It's in the fridge getting cold, so wish you luck. Oh, still got a bit of a cough, folks. PlayStation Racer, how you doing? Welcome along. I appreciate you looking and I appreciate the like. Yeah, enjoy the Iron Brew, Aussie, when you get a... Enjoy the Iron Brew. I'll do another one in the FT1. I will do some different cars, folks, but we'll do another one in the FT1. Just, you know, you've not seen too many people driving this car this week, I'd imagine, so it's something different, isn't it? Right, whack the setup on. Oh, definitely, Spuds, yep, that's what I like to see in the chat, to be honest with you. I like to see proper discussion about the game, to be honest with you. I do enjoy that, and I kinda... at the end of the day, everything's just opinions, you know, and what suits one person in terms of driving might not suit another person. It's why I kind of often say, don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep, do your own testing. Find your own way in the game, because just because somebody's saying something's the way to do it, it might not be the best way for you to do it. You know, you might kind of... You know, that's why I kind of, going back to the TC, if somebody's like a C driver and spinning all the time, but they're watching YouTubers telling them, don't use TC, slows you down, it makes you slower. I'm like, well, that's not the right advice for that driver. That driver needs different advice, if you like. He needs... You know, so I'd always say to somebody who's spinning all the time, traction control's there for a reason. It's to stop you from spinning out all the time, so use it until you stop spinning, and then maybe when you start getting, you know, you start racing with TC on, you're not spinning too much, you can then dial it down, and then maybe eventually you get to not using it at all. Tim, welcome to the stream. Is changing tyres faster again? It kind of goes back to... I wouldn't say there's a definite answer to that. I think for some drivers it's going to be faster to not change the tyres because they can look after the tyres well enough and they're good enough at driving on the worn tyres. For other drivers, changing the tyres is going to be the way to go. If you're terrible on tyre wear, if you see your lap times absolutely dying, you know, if you start going a second and a half a lap slower on the worn tyres, then you'd be better off changing the tyres, because you'll gain that time back, but you're giving up track position. So again, it comes down to the player. It comes down to the player, not necessarily the game. Lorenzo, welcome along. Could I share my settings for the Logitech G Pro? No problem at all. I have the strength at 8.5, TF audio at 41, filter at 9, dampener at 20, angle at 1080, brake force at 22. I can put that in the chat if you want, Renzo. If you want me to fire it into the chat, let me know. Neil, welcome to the stream and thank you very much for the £2 donation. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Been seeing plenty of problems with pit entries. Should definitely be changed with maybe some ghosting people. Yeah, I've seen a few people spinning into. I think we've seen somebody in that race there, Fusion, spinning in the pit lane. Just let me know if you want me to put it in the chat, Renzo. I can fire it into the chat if it makes it easier for you. This is more like it. I can compete with these drivers. None of this blooming world tour filling up 10 spots when I go on a Tuesday night for a couple of relaxing races. Yeah, I think obviously it's not that much of an issue in real life because like drivers are sensible the vast majority of the time, but the Spa pit lane, I think they could come up with a better solution for the cars getting into there rather than having to go through the last corner before they go into the pits. Just for Jay, I won't use TC in this one, okay? And see if I spin on lap 1 and lap 2, then Jay's getting timed out for 300 seconds. All games. ACC is a computer game. iRacing is a computer game. Oh. Look at spun out by a Mercedes. Well, Jay, do you know what I'll say to you, mate? Do you know what I'll say to you? You shouldn't rely on premium rounds in World of Tanks. You rely on premium rounds as much as some people rely on TC. Buddy, you've just literally killed 3 people in Arrow. Calm down. I was phoning me. I told people I was streaming. Somebody at this 0333 number really wants to get hold. They tried to phone 4 times. in a Lambo. Love it. Barnabas for 2 seconds. Move this one, we'll try it. South African dealt with that very well, to be fair to them. I don't even think I've done my brake balance, have I? Perfectly good pit entry. Perfectly good. Don't know. There's no point changing a lap 2, is there? You want to sell your loft installation? How possibly? You've been bloody phoning. He must have spun it. After the front tyre a wee bit more. Demo, welcome along. .38.7 here, no, it's not a terrible lap time, Jay, to be fair. Oh shit! There's a corner there, isn't there? 150, not 100. I went in a different place on the straight there. Don't know what I was thinking of. That's probably cost us about what was the sector time? Maybe about a second. It'll cost me about a second. Right. Let's try and put in a decent lap. Decent lap for me anyway. I think the only car I can maybe get a race lap in the 38s is the Genesis. Maybe the Mazda. I don't think this is capable of 38s in the race in my hands. Yeah, a good lap for this would be like a 39.1. Chance up here, right? With it. Lots of people love the. I mean, I think the livery addition to Gran Turismo 7 was. Well, obviously it was in GT Sport as well, but I know a lot of people who just spend hours in the livery editor, Aussie, so I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone just enjoying the liveries and what car looks the best, to be fair. Half the reason I drive the FT1 is because it's quite clearly the best looking Group 3 car out there. He's managed to give himself a 4-second penalty. Quite close with Nano because we always had that turn 1 thingy. Up at the P4, I'm surprised at that. To be fair, it's not a high. I mean it in the nicest possible way, but it's not the highest quality lobby in the world, is it? Pull away from Max, and we can't let Max beat us with his standard livery, that's for sure. SDS, welcome. My tyres any good, but maybe on for a podium. Never quit. Welcome along. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, Ben. I had the humbling experience the last couple of days as well. Racing anyway. Race for P2 between me, Lafleur and Max. I don't think that's the fairest driving I've ever came across. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, they never really came remotely close to making the apex, did they? Gifted Max a P2. There we go. Didn't want to see him spin, but hard to stay with the Porsche through the last sector. It's got like a bloody hybrid coming at the corners. He hit the throttle about 30 metres before any other car. Yeah, I've seen that as well, demo, yeah. Max changed the tyres. He's definitely faster than me at this stage of the race for sure. Let me check the replay to see. I think if I was in the Porsche I would change the tyres. Sorry folks, nobody needs to hear that, but can't be helped. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see the guy spin, to be fair, Vest, but you could say karma a wee bit. Not bad lap for lap 10 on the tyres. That's slipstream as well. I'd like to use fourth through that corner, but you just don't get it. It just doesn't grip if I use fourth through there, so it's not ideal having to change down gear, but take a podium though. Nice wee race. I think we were under a lot of pressure from Max. The last few laps had we stayed ahead of him, so GG's to Max, well done to Jack as well. Take a P3. Carhal, welcome along to the stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, I thought so, Fusion, yeah. 91 people. Jeez, oh, where all you people came from. Thank you very much for your company, folks. I appreciate you coming into the stream. Digits chat members only. I have no idea. No idea. Never quit. No idea. I watch a bit of Digit, but I've never actually said anything in his chat. I do watch a wee. I do pop in now and then and watch a wee bit of it. Take a wee look at the replay. Jack dominated, and 18:31's not a bad time, I don't think, is it? I know the super fast guys are doing like low 20s. So 18:31, I mean 7 seconds off what kinda the fast guys are doing is pretty impressive. So he is, Demo, so he is. I think I seen him yesterday living up to the name of Wild Torpedo a wee bit as well, to be fair. But he never gained or lost any SR according to that. I don't know if the SR part of it's bugged as well, if it's just the DR bit, but according to that he never gained or lost any. The only one lingering about. Right, I need to go for a pee, folks. I'll be back very, very quickly. Bye, Minister. How you doing? Have a look at you on lap... Oh, I did notice you in that race, actually, Sean. Have a look at you on lap 5 going into the pits. Absolute nightmare. We will do. Always like a funny pit entry, to be fair. The DR's bugged. Never quit. The DR is bugged. I did do an interesting calculation though, right? See Digit being at 100k DR, right? See, for him to not lose any DR, the average DR of the drivers behind him has to be over 60,000 for him not to lose any DR at 100k, which is crazy. So the average DR of the drivers behind him has to be 60k DR for him not to lose any rating. Arkeys, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Right, I need to go for a pee, folks. And I think I'll grab some Iron Brew while I'm at it. Sorry, I'll try to let the cat in there, but he was just sort of staring at me through the window and wouldn't move, and I opened the door for him, so... He'll mend him. Yeah, I reckon if you win the race, regardless of what DR everybody else is, you should at the very least stay the same. In terms of, you shouldn't lose DR for sure. Right, where's Prime Minister Sean? He's there, let's take a look at his... No way. Did you get in the pits though? At least you get in the pits and never get reset back to the track, Sean. I've seen worse, to be fair. I've seen worse, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Frustrating for you, but kind of funny to watch. I did change the tyres. I thought that. I thought it was... Fair enough. Look, Nadaro, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If the 100k driver wins, if the 100k driver wins the race, the rest of the field behind them has to be over 60k DR for them not to lose driver rating. On average, they have to, the average DR of all the drivers behind has to be over 60k. Right, here's a car I bet you've not seen very many people drive this week. We're going in the Ferrari because I've got a setup for it that actually makes it quite useful. Max loves it. Went from bad to worse. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Arkies. I'm not sure if I said hello to you, but welcome. Always good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. Fast Arkies, I'm going to call you these days. Every time I go into a time trial, your blooming name's up in the top 3 or 4, and I'm good. When did Arkies become so bloody quick? You're certainly got some very impressive time trial times, Arkies. Yeah, you can, look, you can definitely lose DR for winning the race. I can't remember, I wrote it down somewhere. I'll see if I can go and find it. I wrote it down kind of if you were like sort of 75k DR, what the average DR behind you had to be. Right. What are my settings? I can't even remember what they are. I think I'll need to go and take a look at them. See if I can find them. Right. 6.5, 20, 25, 40, 40. In fact, I'll put that 50, 40. No, that's the Audi. 6.5, 20, 25, 50, 40. Did I take another one? I don't even think that was the most up-to-date one. 6.5, 20, 25. 6.5. 20. 25. I think I put this up to 50. This up to 40. This down to 3.5. That's my Ferrari setup. Steve Bohr, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you've always been able to lose it for... that's not saved. I'll have to put that in again, won't I? You've always been able to lose DR, yeah. Right, this might not go very well because you're jumping straight into a Ferrari, an MR. I never really recommend. You should do some practice laps, but we'll see how we go on. Tonic's in this one. He'll be in the McLaren. Oh, he's in the Vision, so he is. He's in the vision. Harry, how you doing there? Welcome along. Yeah, I seen that Arkeys, but still a 38.2 is pretty fast. A 38.2, I did see your lap time. Oh, definitely demo, definitely. It'll be a... I guess it's just... I get it in one aspect, because it'll be something to make sure that, you know, it'll be something to stop it if you kind of go into a race that's not got set up by being able to put a setup on it, I think. So we'll go -5 on this, and sorry, we do use traction control on the Ferrari. I do agree though, it's a big old pain in the backside, but I think I can understand the reasons for it, because I think it might be to stop people taking setups into default races, because it might somehow create some kind of glitch. Yeah, well, you can give Tonic a pass, Fusion. Tonic often uses non-meta cars. Ferrari traction. Driving at 60 mile an hour, that saved tyres. So I do need to change tyre. I will change tyres in the Ferrari, so we can't pit too early. We do get awesome traction though. That James is going to go right back past me, isn't it? Bump draft me, thank you. We are a bit slow in the straight though. Who's another Ferrari? Oh, I had to come off the throttle there to not spin Tonic. Don't mind me, buddy. Don't mind me. What the hell? Wild! It's wild! Oh, this is the dodgy corner in the Ferrari though. Careful with the Swiss guy. I had a run in with a Swiss driver yesterday, so I did. I think he may have a bit of a reputation, a guy called Pow or something. Oh, he's an internet broken car, I don't know what. Just a casual 143, just 4 seconds off the pace. But nah, no, why are we going so slow, buddy? It's because the Ferrari's so OP. I just have to go around the outside here. This corner's very dodgy in the Ferrari, I will say that much. I feel like I have to go for this. I feel like I'm super respectful through the rest of the lap, so I thought he'd be alright with me going with that. This could be awkward. We'll be just ahead of very fast people coming out the pits here, I think. DB, welcome to the stream. I think that I'm in a bit of a quandary here. Don't want these fast boys up my chuff. Ah, beautiful. Right. And I don't think I need to change the tyres, but I think in the Ferrari I'm just going to be better. And I think just the last few laps will be murder if I don't change the tyres, so... the last few corners are the problem, otherwise they're fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't... It's the kind of the second to last corner in MR cars. Or certainly this car that I find a problem. my brother's getting a Logitech Pro wheel. What GT Omega rig do you use again? Well, I can't remember the name. I think it's the R6 seat. And I think it's just like the mid-range. The mid-range rig, whatever it's called. All I know is it costs £300 all in for the seat and the rig. I can't remember the name of it, unfortunately. I'm getting a new rig at some point soon anyway. I don't think that guy's changed the tyres, what do you think? Yeah, he's changed tyres, good. I haven't really decided yet. I mean, I was just in the kind of. I'm in the thought. I'll definitely. I don't urgently need one. I could do with a new seat maybe more than anything else. It's not like the kind of the rig itself is in any kind of bad condition. The seat's starting to rip up a wee bit though. Can we get Dominic before the end of the race? That is the question. I don't think he's changed tyres, so. Stop sliding it in there though. I'm saying Dominic, but it's just Dom. Porsche versus Ferrari. This is going to like to take this, isn't it? Thank you, Dom. Next up, the P7. Sean and Tonic up ahead of us. Ooh. both in Mazdas, so I'd presume not changed the tyres. It's a terrible corner though. Problem with it MR cars is when you start sliding you heat the tyres up, and that's why they keep sliding. Problem. What car was that, Fusion? Flash, welcome to the stream. Tell you what, I would love somebody really fast to try this setup on the Ferrari. If I can do 39 zeros, then like, the aliens could do 37s with this, no problem. Although I'm not sure how much they would like the setup, because it's more kind of a safe setup, and the car's just very controllable rather than nimble. Oh, I had to go and say it, didn't I? That's what I mean though, it's very savable. Have you really, Flash? Yeah, that was good information though. That was good stuff, Flash. You know, obviously YouTube wanted you to hear that. I'm glad you've caught up. Not bad, a P8 in the Ferrari, given you've got to change the tyres, but I think if you look at the lap times we're doing at the end there, I think we'd be well into the 40s for like laps 9, 10 and 11 if we never changed the tyres. Well into the 40s, so I think in like the Ferrari, the tyre change is the way to go. Yeah, cheers Flash, cheers. 104 people watching, honestly, I think that's the first time we've had over 100 concurrent viewers in quite a long time, so thank you very much for everybody that's taken the time to come in and watch the stream. Very much appreciate your company. I may have missed some people coming into the chat because the chat is absolutely flying, as it always does. Sonic, welcome to the stream. So apologies if you come in, said hello and I've missed you. DB, welcome. I think I did catch you coming in, DB. Softer front roll bar makes the 458 easier to drive. Interesting, DB. I might check that out. Yeah, I didn't notice that till right at the end, Arkies, that Tonic had a standard livery on. You're right. I really should have said something. Marky Mark, welcome to the stream if you're still out there. I think that's probably everyone. And we're over 100 likes as well, folks. Thank you very much for the 101 likes, honestly. Was it traction control you needed when you went horse riding? It was steering assist, yes. I've been horse riding once in my life. I think I was like 15 or something, and yeah, I concur. I'm pretty sure I got the dodgy horse. I think they gave me the asshole horse. Because yeah, mine quite clearly didn't like me and didn't like anybody being on its back, and yeah. But hey, it's amazing what you'll do to impress people. Going horse riding. DBC, welcome. First time here, welcome along. Hope we do enough to make you maybe come back. You'll find it a friendly place, DBC. You'll probably find quite a few familiar names as well. But welcome along to the stream, nice to have you in. That was good, that was an enjoyable race. I like, do you know what I like about driving the Ferrari? I feel that you've got to respect the car a lot more. I feel like you've got to drive a lot more within the limits of the car, because if you don't, it bites you. Whereas I think with the FR cars, you can be very aggressive and you can get away with a lot of things that you just probably maybe you shouldn't get away with it when you're driving one of these cars, but you don't get away with the same things in like the MR cars. I quite like that. It's nice to kind of have to drive the car in a slightly different way. But that Ferrari's fast, honestly. I'd love to see kind of somebody like Wind try doing a lap with that setup. He would. I think it is. I don't even know what the fastest times are on. Into the 36s. And I reckon in that Ferrari, I reckon I could do a 37 in time trial in that Ferrari. Get Deck up there, Deck and James. Susie Q, welcome along. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much for the like. For business calls, yes, life gets in the way. Life gets in the way. Let's just go and check that our Ferrari is fully 100% up to F. Yeah, I would say, you know, I didn't expect 36s myself, to be fair, but. What am I trying to do here, folks? I don't know. But does ever be a horse ran on standard livery? Put your money away. I said I reckon. I never guaranteed it. I did not guarantee it, Ben. I just reckoned. Well, I don't know. I feel like I can do. I feel like I could maybe creep a fair. I mean, I was on for a 38 there in the race before I messed up the chicane a little bit and did a 39.0. And I think in time trial with no fuel, fresh tyres and full commitment, I reckon there's a second to be found. I don't know. If I do it, do you know what, Ben? If I do it, I'll do like a Sparks Fury-esque video and put a dedicated video just out to proving I can do a 37.9 in the Ferrari. Right, I fancy using the Ferrari again. I just enjoyed that. We could try, but we'll try not changing the tyres and see how crap we are at the end of the race. Let's try that. Let's put the setup on, and then I will try a softer front anti-roll bar off stream, DB, by the way, if you're still out there. I'm curious as into how that will perform. Alright, we'll do a wee, I'll keep up with the chat now. We've got 2.5 minutes until the next race, so. Yeah, Sainz corner, can I do a 37.9 in the Ferrari? Yeah, he certainly did, Arkies, he certainly did. Like, Sparks is like the only person that could kind of do that video though, because it's just Sparks in a nutshell, that video. He's like, I mean, he's fast, and he just talks all the way through his laps and stuff. He talks all the way through his races, and yeah, I did find myself quite amused by it. Oh, I just seen Damo's pun there. I may drive a horse on my main account. You certainly were lucky, Mark. You know, I think that could easily have resulted in far worse than grazed ribs. That's for sure. Yeah, it depends on the car though, TBC. Depends on the car. The Ferrari's quite aggressive on its rear tyre wear and becomes quite undrivable with the worn tyres. So I think don't get me wrong, for like the FT1 that we were using earlier on, I think the no tyre change is the better way to go. For the Mazda, definitely don't change the tyres. The Genesis has got quite aggressive front tyre wear. I think that's a car that maybe you benefit a bit more from the fresh tyres at the end than some other cars. I think for the Ferrari, we'll give it a try here, but I reckon I'll be well into the 40s and power sliding around every corner on laps 10 and 11. Anti-roll bar 2.3 is what you use, so yeah, it's quite interesting because it's still higher on the rear than the front. I'll definitely try it though, DB. I'll definitely give it a wee go. I think one more lap would have been very good to, you know, I think if they, and I don't think there's no reason why they couldn't have made this a 12 lap race. When we did it in GT Sport it was 12 laps. But had they made it 12 laps, that would have really have made the kind of the conundrum of changing the tyres or not a lot more difficult to. It would have made it a lot closer, because that extra lap on the worn tyres versus the extra lap on the fresh tyres could make quite a big difference. Right, the setup is on. Dan's in for this one, Jack's at the front. Tonic made a one-off appearance. Yes, aye, very good. Nice one, Arkies. Enjoy your piano. Yeah, exactly, Fusion, exactly. Although I did see Tidgeney was using, I'm sure he said in his video he was using +5 brake bias on his RCZ. +5? I just noticed you have the cursor movement noises on. I think, what do you mean, Spuds? What do you mean? You don't mean this cursor, do you? Oh, I thought he was going for that. I had to look down at the radar before I was going up here. I seen him looking to the inside. Well, are you going for that? He's doing. So, anyway, the usual Fuji lap 1 chaos has ensued. I was understeering. I was understeer city there. Need to avoid doing stuff like that if I'm going to make these tyres last 11 laps. Car feels very understeery compared to last time. The first thing I do is turn the music off. Not that I dislike it, it just annoys me. Jeez, oh. You bastard, yo. Close enough to, I don't know, this is like kind of interesting territory. Been nice to you, mate, but I think I will have to go down the inside and get out the chicane. I'll have to do this. That stopped, didn't it? pretty horrible. Car feels totally different to the last race. Totally different. Don't know if it's been in the dirt air or not. Should be allowed to do that. Yeah. Okay, right. It's opened up a bit. Actually, we've lost so much time though there. We'll see if we can start doing some stuff now. I'll be honest with you, if I go into a stream and they're playing music while driving, I have to turn off, I can't. Whether it's the in-game music or their own music, I cannot watch a stream where people are listening to music. It's just something about it just instantly annoys me. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Timmy, welcome to the stream. I think I know the reason, Marky Mark. I'll explain after the race or during my pit stop. I think I know why that is though. Well, I can explain it now. I think it's because you're getting a bit of the... You might notice I don't use headphones, so I'm just using the TV sound. And I think it's because you pick up the engine note through the microphone. And it kind of like adds a kind of... as a secondary sound source for the car engine. So I think that's why... I have noticed that when I watch the streams back that my engine note sounds quite throaty. he's done with a penalty. How space goes on stop. Oh, it's sliding a lot already. It's not particularly pleasant. I think we're losing so much. It's worth an experiment just to see, but we're about to drop out the 39s now. There's no way we'll do a 39 on this one. Maybe a 39.9 at best. But how long am I streaming for? Another couple of races after this probably. I normally stream for about 3 hours at a time. I find 3 hours is the kind of sweet spot. Simon, welcome to the stream. Definitely not changing tyres again in the Ferrari. Travis, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Scotty GT as well, welcome along. What about? No worries, TBC, thank you for coming into the stream, thank you for the sub and the like as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's a Ferrari. I don't know if you've tried the Ferrari Fusion. The Ferrari's kind of very sensitive to over rotation, so unlike a that. Don't know how we're ahead of him. I've got no grip, by the way, Dad. If you get anywhere near me, you're through. So I don't think you would get that in like the Pug or the McLaren, probably even the Porsche Fusion. It's more like a kind of Lamborghini, Ferrari kind of problem. Oh, somebody's off up there. I'll take a P6 though. I will take a P6. Maybe not the Lambo then, Fusion. To be honest with you, I've not driven the Lamborghini for a long time. But no, you'll feel it in the Ferrari, because you'll feel it even with good tyres. You go into turn 1, and if you over-rotate if you try and put too much steering lock in even in turn 1, you'll just feel the back end start to go. You can either, obviously, give it a wee tiny correction, or you can just hit the power, and it's usually fine. But once the tyres start to get worn, it becomes more and more kind of a problem. Thank you very much for everybody in the stream. Sitting well over 100 people for the last kind of half an hour now, so thank you very much for your company, very much appreciated. That was a decent race. That was not a bad job in the Ferrari. I reckon Dan must have ran into issues somewhere in that one. But P6, not too shabby at all. Maybe it's just a Ferrari thing then, Fusion. Maybe it's just a Ferrari thing. Not bad. Some decent races, some decent results. Thank you very much, Simon. Yeah, well done, Dan. I think you ran into some issues in that one. You must have ran into some issues. Oh, are you, Dan? Alright. Any particular reason why you're on the pad? Take your wheels broken, Dan. Or maybe you've talked about it earlier on in the stream and I've missed it. Your wheel broken off for repair or something. Well, kudos to you, Dan, for using playing with the controller anyway. Because I don't think I could do that. If I didn't have a wheel, I don't think I could bring myself to play on the pad. I could maybe play single player and try time trials and stuff, but I don't think I'd go into sport mode. Ah, you had an operation 2 weeks ago. I hope you're recovering well, and I hope you're back on your wheel in double time. But as always, nice to be on the track with you. Right, I feel like just jumping in a car that I've never driven before. Let's go and take a look at what options we've got. What have we not seen very much of? We could try the Jaguar. We do like the Jag. The Jag's a weird car though. I don't think I've seen a Jaguar all week, so I think we'll have to be the guinea pig and try the Jaguar. And, you know, it's a bit of a staple of the channel. Oh dear, apologies folks. Apologies, don't like to cough on stream, but I am yeah, I considered the try that again. I considered the Lexus Fusion. I considered it. Right, well what we'll do is we'll just put our FT1 set up on the Jaguar and hope it works. In fact, what other cars have I got setups for? What other cars have I got setups for? I guess by either we could try the Genesis or they are pretty similar to my FT1 one, to be fair. Just a few small tweaks. Yeah, 5.8, right, I think we'll just do something along those lines. Just going to check the car is healthy. This is not where you check the car's healthy, Wombo. Are you healthy, Jaguar? Apparently so. We'll get there eventually, folks. We'll get into the lobby. Yeah, I like to use different cars to so sometimes though it's kind of, you know, it's so competitive now in Gran Turismo that sometimes I just can't use different cars. You know, in the morning obviously the lobbies are a little bit weaker, so you can mix the cars, but if I stream in the evening, I've got to use the meta car or one of the meta cars, because you just get your arse handed to you if you don't. What did I have that on? 3.4 and then 3.5 for this. That's my default setup for an FR car. And I'm not saying it's any good, but I find it works okay for me. The old GTR. Do you mean the Pennzoil one, Jay? You remember the awesome experience I had in that last time I used it? Where did I use that? Grand Valley or something? Actually feels quite good, this. Actually feels quite good. See, this is like a low 31. Oops a daisy. Dino, welcome along. Let's do the first sector again. Find my braking point. Does anyone have like a definite braking point for turn 1? Because I just kind of go just past the 150 and then kind of see how late I dare to hit the brakes. Right, let's see how it's looking. Who have we got? Luke's in, Red Bull's back, Dan's in, Yaya's in. Got a lot of familiar names. Tonic's in the Vantage. And he's got a buck fast livery on it. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, Tonic. He's put that one on just for me. Matthew, thank you for being a member for 4 months. You use the tyre marks before the curb. I used to use the end of the stadium as my kind of judgment. I may start using that again. Welcome to the stream though, Matthew. Nice to see you. Black mark on the track just before the curve. Right, the curb. I was thinking, what curve? What curve is he talking about at the turn 1? See how the Jaguar's tyre wear's looking as well. It's an odd car, the Jaguar. Sometimes it's good on tyre wear, sometimes it's not great. Yeah, it's quite good actually. I do like a yellow car, to be fair. Actually says Bucky on the back as well. Boys Matthew. Oh, nobody's died at turn 1. Definitely a lap one pit, isn't it? I know it kind of leads to a kind of boring race sometimes to watch, but I think this is the way, in that situation, it's the way to go. We left it too long in the last one, so I guess we're going to find out what the Jaguar's like on tyres now. How you doing, Morgs? Welcome along. I've enjoyed my return to streaming GT7, so I have. I mean, it's not like I was away that long, but you know, when you've been kind of streaming every couple of days or every 3 days for a couple of years, then leaving it like 9 or 10 days is quite a long time. I had no desire to do that race last week anyway. I did a couple off stream, don't get me wrong, they were okay, but that crazy slipstream was just no fun to me. Absolutely mental. I did have a really good race with Muscafi and Momos though. Well, this car's horrible. This car is horrible. How do you think I'm going to jump a Spanish driver? They will be, Ben, yes, they will be. Feels okay up till this bit of the lap. Is the final sector. It's just a big understeering lump of British steel. But let's just get used to it. I always say that. You can never judge a car after a few laps in it. Could just be because we've come out of the Ferrari, which is pretty nimble. find out from this lap time. But yeah, I definitely want to get some open lobbies done. Definitely on Sunday. It's pretty slow, isn't it? It's pretty slow. Tyre looks decent though. See with the Jaguar, it's a weird car on tyres. It can be very good sometimes and it can be rank average. This is a better lap though, Fusion. This is like a 39.4 maybe. Max is in. A 39.6. Not ideal. See what kind of pace they've got. I'll tell you what, the tyre wear it is pretty good for a car like the Jaguar. Come on buddy, I'll be are you? Try to do an undercut but you want to fight it. Hope I didn't cut that there to get that move completed. Go on, be kind game, be kind. Good racing though. Aston's off. Like say. There's Dan. It's definitely not terrible, this car. Definitely think we can kind of that potential in it. It's just as this last sector. Especially don't change gear. Do you think he maybe changed the tyres behind us and just took a wee lap to get back up to speed? If he gets like a really clean run into turn 1, I'll not fight it too hard, but I'm not letting him. I can't stand these moves from 3 car lengths behind, you know, leading into braking zones. If he does get like a good run, I will not make it difficult. There's no sense in both losing time. Not bad that for 7 laps on the tyres. Pulling away now. I think our better tyre wear starting to show. The gearing's so weird there though, because you do need to just change briefly into third. Right, who's off? Somebody up ahead pitting. What is Neil? Tonic, where's he going to be? Ahead. Yeah, I had see, I used the Corvette for that round. I had the 2-stop in Catalonia because the Corvette's tyre wear is abysmal. Yeah, Dan's definitely got some pace on the controller as well though, hasn't he? He's definitely not too shabby on the controller. Oops. I'll be the wrong gear then, eh? Be interested to hear from Dan how big a difference he finds in the tyre wear between the controller and the wheel. I don't even think I've got my hazard buttons mapped, do you know that? There's got to be a few pitters ahead, hasn't there? There's got to be a few pitters up there. I don't think we're down in P9, P8. At least one. Give us a P7. Couple in, are we going to jump anyone? The 39's on that 10 is not bad, is it? We got the one that we needed. Enjoyable, the Jaguar. It's not fast for sure, but it's nice and stable, and tyre wear's okay on it. Seems to perform quite good on worn tyres. That's not a 1 second penalty for being a numpty. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. We need to finish P7 to keep the crowd happy. Maku, do you want P6, Maku? Do you want P6? Nah. We can't do that. That would just be P6 is then. Nearly 150 likes, folks, honestly. Thank you very much for the support on the channel. 6 little likes away from 150. If anybody fancies hitting... I mean, if we'd got a P7 there, had we got a P7, that like would have been up to about 175, because I know many of you reserved hitting the like button until we get a P7 at some point, but... Right, what's going on in the conversation? See when you're being courteous and let someone go and then they drive past you and they don't even wave. If you're one of those people, I hope you get a puncture in the next 5 minutes. I know what you mean, Jay. Yes. If I notice they don't wave, I literally, you know, if I let somebody through in like traffic and they don't wave, I'm like that to them. If they get, as they're going right along, as they go past me, I'm giving it a big this, you know. Thanks, no worries, don't worry about it. Yeah. It's one of those little things that seems to annoy you far more than it should. New GT3 Corvette unveiling. I didn't even know that about that Tetra. I'll take a look at that later. Use the controller, it's not too much more as long as you're linear with the sticks. Yeah, I mean, I kind of found, I did a video a wee while back, it kind of flopped as a video to be fair, but I kind of sort of tried to learn how to look after the tyres and the controller to see if I could match the wheel. It was quite an interesting little experiment. That didn't work out too well for you then, Tonic, mate. That didn't work out too well. Old move umbrellas. I know, script broken in the update demo. Yeah, GG to you too, Dan. You've obviously still got plenty of pace on the controller. There's definitely, as you get older, your tolerance to just little things like that, you know, rapidly decreases. Even traffic lights annoy me. I hate, see if I sit at a traffic light for more than 30 seconds, start shouting at them. Right, that was good. This maybe. I think we've got one more race. One more race. I think let's go and find something different to drive. Yeah, cheers, Luke. Cheers, Luke. I didn't actually know. Where did you finish there, Luke? I never actually noticed. Where did you finish? Up in P3. Well done, Luke. Well done. I thought I hadn't seen you at any point in the race, so yeah. The GG's on P3. Nice to get a podium. You have to change tyres when you pit, yeah. Yeah, temporary traffic lights are very annoying as well, especially when you're sitting there at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, like, just, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes I just go through them if I can see the road's clear. I was once told by a wise man that temporary traffic lights, you can go through them if the road is clear, because they're not actually official parts of the roadway. I don't know if they were BSing me or not, but, you know, I just remember that anytime I'm sitting at temporary traffic lights at some ridiculous hour in the morning. Well, I was once told by a wise man. One thing I will say though, Jay, I think a lot of people just think automatically it's just the pad that is to blame. Now, I'm not saying the pad isn't a kind of factor in it, but there's more than just, you know, I think a lot of people who are on the pad would be surprised. They would jump on the wheel and they would find their tyre wear just as bad, because I mean, I know players who drive on the wheel who have terrible tyre wear, you know, in the same car as me or in the same car as other drivers. There's definitely more to it. Driving style is a huge part of tyre wear. But yeah, I think people think the wheel's just this magical cure for tyre wear, and I think maybe I think a lot of people might be disappointed. Right, is that actually true, Jay? Yeah. Is that true about what I'm saying about the temporary traffic lights? Or what I was told? Do you know what? Let's get that. Well, we get the Mustang Iron Brew machine out, or we get the Supra out. Let's do a wee. We've not really got time for a poll. You're a case in point where a wheel doesn't help. Yeah, you have said that, Jay. Yeah. Johnville, welcome along. People that don't indicate, burst your napper. I'm going to go in the Supra. Lucas, welcome to the stream, by the way. What makes me more angry is when people point out that I'm angry and that I don't get angry often. Yeah, I'm not angry, you're angry. What's that? I mean, you must have been doing 38s there, Dan. Quite on the pad, surely. Right, I better get into this race, eh? Better get into this race. At least changing tyres in this one's not like a massive handicap though, Dan. It's not, I mean, it's maybe not ideal because you're the track position you lose, but I think the difference between the two strategies in clean air would only be about a second, so it's not like a huge detriment to have to change the tyres. Sorry, I need to cough. Well, that wasn't nice. I might as well just put the same as just put my FT1 setup on it. Can't be that different, can it? They look the same. No, that's take this down to 3.45. Go and try a wee lap on it. If I'm just starting some racing, I feel much better on the wheel over controller. Maybe it just translates into... Yeah, it will be, yeah, Travis. It will be. It'll just feel like a more natural position. No, that was a good warm-up. Alright, we've got Mohata up in P1. We've got Red Bull, P2. Brackus in this one. Tonic's back in Advantage. Looks back in the RX Vision. Oh, look at that. Is that your teammate? You have, well, nearly all three of you. Is that Digits? That's Digits liveries, isn't it? It is Digits liveries. No, I feel fine, Steve, to be honest with you. I've just got the odd cough, but it's not like a sore cough anymore. It's kind of just that kind of clear my throat kind of cough, which is nice, because I had a right sore throat at one point as well. So yeah, I don't feel too bad, Steve. I think by tomorrow I'll be back to 100%. Arthur, welcome to the stream, by the way. Nice to see you. 150 likes as well, folks. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, this, I guess wheels these days feel like a lot more natural compared to when wheels for games first came out. Still, you've got, I guess, the muscle memory of pressing pedals, and although I do find it very weird how you kind of drive left, right, and left foot brake when you're sim racing, but obviously you don't left foot brake when you're driving your real car, or you're not supposed to. Certainly not if you don't want to end up going through your windscreen. guy's name's Andy. Stella Artois. We've got Andy, Stella Artois and a Bucky livery in front of us. Yeah, probably me, yeah. that was close. Hello, Steve. The thing is, I think I did learn to sim race before learning to drive. But I kind of learned to sim race and then stopped sim racing, learned to drive and then came back to sim racing. Costing me a lot of time. I think we'll just stay out. We'll do this. Try to do this one the entertaining way. This Supra's pretty crap though. Don't get the acceleration, has it? Jesus. First gear there. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. It's because of the sim racing though, isn't it? You press the brake pedal pretty hard. So your muscle memory is completely different for how to brake in your road car. Yeah, I've done it a few times, kind of in quiet roads, just to sort of see if I've got any kind of feel for it, and you're like, fuck. Oh, everybody's got their speeding about them now, haven't they? They're getting left behind. terrible lap time, to be fair. It's kind of interesting that of all the cars we've tried, my fastest laps have been in the Ferrari. I really don't know how to do 38 wins and stuff though. Scary. Does seem though, if we can't do 38s, then we're going to have to start doing 38s in some car at some point this week, because if we want to be competitive and trying, that's where we're going to have to get to. I guess we just played the setup, so all the setup's fault. So our race is against Max, the Porsche, and the Genesis. They changed. I'm pretty sure they both changed tyres given when they pitted. Weird lap to pit. Why would you pit on lap 8 if you're not changing the tyres? I mean, it's too late to change the tyres. Why would you pit on lap 8 and just risk putting yourself out of traffic? Makes no sense whatsoever. Oh. Where's Rombo said that? Analysing other people's. Right, let's see where we got a chance of being here. Let's wait till 17 seconds on the count and see who's crossing the line. It's like 8th or 9th. Kiara, welcome to the stream. Mohatha's won this by a country mile. Don't change, don't refuel. Let's see where we come out then. Maybe, Steve, maybe. There is questions in gaming that are just unanswerable, isn't there? I've just been using all sorts of cars, Kiara. We've used the Ferrari, the FT1. be a messy last lap, eh? There's got to be some fun and games here. Look at this. This is combat situation. Fair play to everyone there. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. There's always one, isn't there? Oh, what's up? I don't know if I was helped there or whether that was just me trying to get on the power too early. I don't know if I was helped along there. The Skittles driver and the Porsche seemed a bit... That's disappointing. But yeah. We'll take a look at that one before we finish. Nicholas Funk, how you doing? Last downshift and a bit more in line with your turn will give you a lot more lap time. Well, I'll keep it in mind. It's hard to change habits of a lifetime when it comes to driving though, I'm afraid, but appreciate the bit of advice. Oil on the track, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I don't know if we're getting pushed into or not, or whatever, but we'll go and take a look at it. Annoying, and we're working in the battle for P7. Doctor, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just the sort of corner. As I said, I don't honestly know whether that was my fault or somebody else's fault, but we'll take a look at it. Did I save the replay? I think I did, didn't I? I did save the replay. I know what you mean though, Nicholas. I know you kind of obviously just get that extra bit of rotation in the slow corners, I guess is what the reasoning for it. I do try to do that. This guy on completely dead tyres. Get off the road, he should be black flagged, disqualified. Causing problems. I think he managed to kill his tyres that much, that's quite impressive. We're definitely, I mean it doesn't look like much, I think we were definitely helped though. We got a wee tap there, another wee tap, then another wee tap, and then... Yeah, I definitely think we were helped along there. P7 is not giving, it's earned. I tried. I don't like this. I don't like, you know, how far behind he is my car going for this move. Because if his car's over here, if his car's like a car length to the other, and towards the apex, fine. But to be that wide of the apex at that point when he knows other cars are going to turn in, it's not great driving. I don't know if he kind of let off and let me back through though, but. Oh, actually. On a reassessment, Beat maybe got a little hit from Mossman. If we watch Beat's car, he does get. It's just a racing incident. It's fine. These things happen, but aye, we were definitely helped along the way. But we've had a good stream. That was a good race. I enjoyed that one up until that point as well. Overall, just good racing. Enjoyable. We'll definitely be back. Definitely be back with this a couple more times over the course of the week. Definitely, very good way of putting it, Ben. Definitely some external influence on that one, indeed. But yeah. Thank you for your company today, folks. Thank you for the support on the channel. 165 likes. We've been over 100 viewers for the first time in a long time, and consistently over 100 viewers as well. 7 new memberships as well. 7 gifted memberships. A couple of donations along the way. Thank you very much to everyone who donated or gifted memberships. Very, very kind. And then just in general, as ever, the chat just flying along with good stuff. Kiara, I see your settings there, by the way. I'll take a wee note of them down, and for the Supra, I'll give them a try off stream. Thank you very much for sharing them. But yeah, very enjoyable stream. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the chat, just being the chat as usual. And I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Catch you later. Bye bye.
Just you.